So we had come from New Hampshire, where I blended in. I had light brown hair, not this, and I didn't look unusual in New Hampshire at all, right? Lots of people, almost everybody in New Hampshire in 1960 had white skin, and you know, my eyes were blue-gray, very, very common. Light brown hair, who didn't have light brown hair? So I was completely not used to the idea of standing out because I looked so different. So when we got to Korea, and all of a sudden it was like somebody turned a spotlight on me, because everyone noticed me all the time, anytime I was out in the Korean community. I went to an international school that had a lot of American kids, white American kids. It's now about 60-70% Asian students. But at the time it was mostly white missionary kids. And we taught an American curriculum in English. So school was a lot like being in the States, but everything else was different. And so all of a sudden I was getting all this attention for being the one who really, really stood out. So when that happens, when you're seen as the one who's different because you have a different skin color, different shaped eyes, different kind of hair, different way of learning, different way of speaking, on and on and on, taller, shorter, larger, smaller, whatever, is that always a wonderful experience? People think you're different? And so human beings are confused about this idea of difference. And we forget that we are all connected, that we have so much more in common than our differences.